Alright guys, this is David with True Dreams Fitness, and we have another easy recipe for you guys for meal prep. We are going to use a 13 by 9 pan, and I typically like to use the glass pans, but we're going to use one of these to cook our eggs in or bake our eggs in. And what we typically like to do is bake the eggs with lots of cool vegetables in it, so it's nice and healthy and easy to serve, nice and convenient, so that way you can have 6 equal servings. And I usually use these for my toasters, but you can use them however you want. So without further ado, let's get started. So before we get too far along, let's preheat our oven to 425 degrees. Now, we're gonna take our lightly sprayed pan. We're gonna use just a little bit of coconut oil, coconut spray the pan, and then we're going to pour 800 grams of egg whites. Now it's time to gather all of our vegetables, so we're gonna cut these bad boys up for you and get them sliced and diced to put into our egg mixture. So first off, all right, so it's time to gather our vegetables and get them sliced up for this egg mixture. We're gonna start off with some green onions and get these bad boys sliced up. Now we're gonna take one Roma tomato and slice it up, and then once we slice it up, I like to cut it into quarters so that we have a little bit smaller pieces that we can sprinkle in through our mixture. And you know we gotta add some bell peppers. So we've got some small bell peppers. These are some red ones and some orange ones, a little bit of color. So I like to slice these up and make these into much smaller pieces so we can put into our mixture. And add a bit more green. Let's grab some baby spinach. I take about a handful, and then I'll dice it up, slice it up, cut it into much smaller pieces so we can sprinkle that also on our egg mixture. Okay, so now that we've got all of our vegetables cut and sliced and diced, we're going to add the onions, then we're going to add the bell peppers, and then we're gonna add the spinach right on top, all nice and even across the top of the mixture. Man, this is looking really good already. Love adding fresh vegetables to my mix because I always feel like I'm eating much healthier when I'm adding fresh fruits and vegetables. No fruits here, but vegetables. We're gonna add some truffle salt. And I don't know if you guys have ever tried truffle salt, but I love truffle salt. I don't know how I got started on it, but I think I got it on accident one day or decided to try it. But anyway, truffle salt, just the smell of the truffle salt, I just enjoy it. I just like it. It's just so good. So anyway, so we're gonna add a little pinch of truffle salt right here on top. And it wouldn't be a recipe of mine if we didn't add a little kick, a little spice. So we're gonna add a little sriracha to it. You don't have to add this if you don't want. Again, I like to add a little, and you can do this after the fact too, after it's cooked. So obviously with it in while it's cooking, it's probably gonna dial it down just a bit so the spice isn't quite as much or as bold. But I do like to add a little bit, add some color, add a little flavor, a little bit of spice. Not a whole lot, but just enough to make it taste good to me. Now once we've got everything together, all our spices, all that stuff on there, we're going to put it in the middle tray in the oven. We're gonna cook it for about 35 minutes. Most ovens is about 35 minutes. It may cook a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, but typically about 35 minutes. And set that in place and get it going. Remember, we're at 425. Now once this bad boy is cooked and our 35 or so minutes is up, we got a light golden brown on the top. We're gonna take it out of the oven, put it on somewhere, top of the oven, somewhere where it's not gonna burn anything, of course, and let it cool for a good 30 minutes or to an hour. So it totally solidifies and cools down and gets ready for you to start cutting it. I'm telling you, man, as we get this thing out of the oven, look at those vegetables, how they just look so awesome on top. Man, all the greens and the reds and the orange, just beautiful. So just nice, healthy stuff in our egg whites. Man, I just love this simple recipe and it makes a nice addition to my meal plan. Now once it's completely cooled, so we'll take the pan and then we'll cut it. You can use a knife, a spatula, whatever is easiest for you, but I'll divide it into 6 equal parts. So that way we can take each piece and put it in its own container. So now we have 6 servings for the next several days, if you have 1 a day or 2 a day or whatever it is on your meal plan. But 6 servings is what this is gonna make. And I typically like to use these for my toasters primarily. So I like to have a couple pieces of bread, nice and toasted, a little bit of guacamole, add this egg in the middle that we just cooked, and easy, convenient, super awesome. You guys are gonna enjoy that one. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you like the recipe. Tell me what you guys think. Leave any comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up if you really like the video. We got a lot more coming out and lots of cool recipes that I've been working on. So I can't wait to show you guys those. So again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And we hope we see you in the next one.